1, 2, 3. Ow, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
What we have here is an exemplary case of Stuckonyou disease. It's a problem that occurs inside the muscles, but in order to further understand it, we have to look more deep into the muscular system. So the first thing that has to happen for the muscle to contract is that it has to receive stimulus from outside the muscle cell. This happens through a series of nerves that attach the brain to the muscle cells. The stimulus that the muscle cell gets allows calcium to be released, and the calcium later binds with a troponin, like this. The troponin later begins to move around the actin and makes the tropomyosin go away, exposing the actocytes to the myosin. The myosin feels attracted to the actocytes and bonds with it through the use of ATP. Once it binds, it releases ADP and causes the head of the myosin to bend towards the center of the sarcomere. This cycle happens repeatedly through the use of ATP again and again until the muscle can fully contract. 6% of America's population suffers from Stuckonyou disease. It causes many difficulties for many families. Here we have one of the few people that suffer from this disease to interview him about the many obstacles and problems he's had to overcome in his suffering. What are one of the many ways that Stuckonyou disease affects your life?
I feel like I can't do anything on my own. I always need help. My muscles are always locking up. I can't do anything on my own. I can't play sports. I can't do anything for fun. I just have to. My sister has to watch me all the time. It's very complicated.
Is there a certain time where Stuckonyou disease kicks in? Is it just random? Are you doing exercise? One of the many obstacles that a lot of people with Stuckonyou disease have is that it kicks in at random times, but depending on the person, it can happen where it kicks in doing a certain motion, putting stress. Does that happen to you, or is it usually at random times?
Yeah, it usually, a little bit of both, I would say. Usually when I'm putting stress on my muscles, I guess. Sometimes I can't really play sports. I'll try to pick up basketball with my friends at the court, and my legs will lock up sometimes. I'll have to step off the court for a little bit. Well, actually, last week I just got into an accident. I just tried to turn and my arms locked up, so I kept turning into this other car to my right, and they took my license away. Now I have to have my sister driving me around. It really is just taking over my life.
So, can you say the struggle is real?
I can definitely say the struggle is real. The struggle is so real.
My compassions.
Dr. Guanaram, we understand that you're an expert in the field of Stuckonyou disease, and we want to know what potential treatments that you might have for the suffering population.
Well, Stuckonyou disease is a relatively new disease that has come up in the past couple of years. So the research we've done isn't enough to completely find a cure for it. What we can do is help the people that are suffering from the disease treat their symptoms. One of the things they can do is just relax. A lot of the times, Stuckonyou symptoms kick in when they're putting a lot of stress, when they're working out, when they're excessively using the muscle itself. So one of the things they can do is simply try to avoid using the muscle, or like if driving, if necessary, get someone else to drive. Unless, of course, you have to. Icing also helps. Keeping the muscles relaxed pretty much. Sometimes for severe cases, we recommend muscle relaxants to our patients, even though it's not necessary, it could help.